Hi, hello. Welcome welcome back to my channel. With 2025 coming to an end, I thought it would be fun to do like a little year in review situation. It's probably going to be long. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab some laundry to fold, start cooking dinner or lunch or a midnight snack. I don't know, whatever you do when you watch these long videos I make. I have to work on not swearing because editing it all out is so embarrassing. Yeah, 2025 was crazy. But not, because at the end of the day, it was just a lot of me going insane in my bedroom, clawing at the walls of my enclosure, like most years, because I'm a rat in a cage. I think a really good place to start is mods, because that's kind of what I've based my channel around, and no one gives a about my lifestyle videos that aren't about body modification. I did some stuff. Not a massive amount, but still, like, I got some stuff done and I did some stuff. First things first, I got scarification, which has been on my mod bucket list for years and years and years, and I finally was brave enough to do it. There she is. This is like an intermediate scarification update. If you're interested, I made a whole video about the healing process, what it was like getting it done, how I cleaned it the first month of having scarification, and I do plan on making like a 6-ish month update in a couple of weeks, because that is coming up as well, because time absolutely does fly when you're losing your mind. I'm so happy I finally did it. I've been thinking about it, or like not even thinking about it, like fantasizing about it for years and years and years, like I said. And it was just something that I was maybe a bit scared of doing, I have to say, because I do like educate myself on all mods that I get before I even consider getting them. And I knew it was going to be kind of brutal, but I wasn't so much scared of the aftercare, which actually ended up being the way worse part in my experience. I was very scared of getting it done, which really ended up not being bad at all. I love my little tooth. I love him. I love my tooth. Our tooth is they, them, I think. I started a new stretching journey, and I'm stretching 3 piercings at the moment, which are my second set of lobes and my conch piercing. My second set of lobes is at 2.5 millimeters still, and my conch piercing is at 4 millimeters. The last stretch I did was back in summer. My conch, I'm gonna leave a bit longer, I think, because yeah, the last time she was a bit angry. I also downsized some piercings, which are my labret piercing. I made a video about downsizing this. I was at 15 millimeters a year ago, and then I started downsizing it in like March, I believe, like late February, early March is when I started downsizing, and I went down to 10 millimeters, which is where I'm at now. I have been considering fully taking it out and getting it sewn up, but I'm still not like 1000% sure if I want to do that, because I do like it. I'm emotionally attached. Maybe I just need a new plug, because the wings on the back of it are kind of digging into the inside of my lip, which is because I had it stretched earlier. And so it kind of like, maybe it's just nestling actually, and I just need something shorter. And then it like, I don't know if you can see, but it sticks out. And it's just not very pretty. I don't know. Maybe I just need something shorter. And I've also been thinking about getting one with like a silver inlay or something. I'm not sure. I think that would be cute, but they are expensive. And I don't want to spend that much money if I'm just going to take it out and get it sewn up. But that's where I'm at. I was thinking about doing like an update video on my labret, like as a standalone video, but there's nothing really to update on. It's just sitting at 10 millimeters. It's fine. I don't think I will be going back up in size, actually, because looking back, all the pictures and videos and stuff, it was big. It was big. That's what's up with my labret piercing. And the other 2 piercings I sized down were actually my nostril piercings. These were 10 millimeters at the beginning of this year. I also sized them down to 8 millimeters. And I know it's not like a huge difference, but it is to me because, again, looking back at old pictures, they were massive. But I am toying with the idea of going even like a tiny bit smaller again, maybe down to 6 millimeters. I'm not sure, but right now I am very happy at 8 millimeters. I also got, I think, 3 new tattoos and I love them very, very much. I'm sorry I keep like wiggling around. My back hurts so bad. And I'm trying to sit up straight because I don't want to look like a bridge troll, but oh my god, pain. Actually, at the time of filming this, I am 5 days out from getting another body mod, one last one for this year. If you follow me on other social media, you've probably seen me post about it. I am very, very excited to also be getting this done this year still. It's something I don't have yet, something new. Yes, there will be a healing experience, what have you video. It was a good mod year, I think. Actually, I'm just realizing I did not get any new piercings this year. Interesting. Should I dare talk about like personal stuff? For some reason, that's the thing I get the most hate for, question mark, is when I talk about my personal life. The bits of like personal stuff that I do post, like the vlogs or the videos, like the main videos that aren't about body mods specifically, they get way less views, which is fine. I know it's like hard to find an audience as like a lifestyle YouTuber person, that's besides the point. But for some reason, they get the most amount of hate, which is absolutely insane. There's nothing like major in my personal life that happened this year. Like, no one died. I didn't adopt a new animal. I didn't meet the love of my life. As if that would ever happen at this point. I did make some new friends who I'm very, very grateful for. I also reconnected with a lot of people from my past. Making new friends is always kind of a big thing to me because I didn't have friends growing up. I was never anyone's best friend. People were my best friends, but I was like on the outskirts. I was told many times I was just a school friend by people who I would consider my best friends, and that hurt. So like the whole friend subject has always been rough for me, which is like why making new friends is such a big deal for me. I think I need to stop talking about this before it gets like really, really pathetic. And I think so far I'm ending the year on good terms with everybody. Good terms on my side. Anyway, if you have beef with me, that's your problem. The second big thing in my personal life that I'm not gonna go super in depth about because it is not something that I talk about publicly. I got very, very far in my personal spiritual practice, and I'm very proud of myself for that. At like the tail end of this year, literally the past 2 months, so like not very long at all, I got really into making chainmail. Like this super cute tea lighter cover. These are one of my favorite things to make. I sold one of these and I gave one to my friend for his birthday, and everyone I've ever shown this has loved it. Which granted wasn't like that many people because I don't leave the house, we've established that. I've gotten really into chainmail and I also made a bunch of other stuff, and I'm very excited to keep learning, keep making more chainmail stuff, and also just like doing crafts and making things with my own grubby little hands in general. And then yeah, I love making things. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. This couldn't be a year in review without going a little tiny bit meta, because YouTube was a huge part of 2025 for me. I started regularly posting in late 2024, so 2025 was my first like full year on YouTube, which, like, first of all, posting a video every week consistently, sometimes multiple videos when I made like vlogs and stuff, is, I think, a massive achievement in and of itself, because my videos aren't short either. I think my shortest videos I've made were still like around the 10-minute mark. Even for just like a 10-minute video, just filming it without any of the prep, without any of the post-production stuff, it does take like an hour, just pure filming time. And then you take into consideration the prep of writing notes or a script, which is also like an hour or two, sometimes more, and then getting ready is also an hour. Taking everything down is another hour. And then we're at like, what, 5 hours or something already? I can't do math in my head. And then there's another like couple hours of editing. I do the text inserts, I do the colors, do all the sound effects, the subtitles. Oh my god, the subtitles are so much work. It takes a lot of time. Like, I'm not complaining. I know it might sound like I am, but I promise you I'm not. I love editing videos. I love making videos. It truly is a labor of love, but even just a 10-minute video, and most of my videos are longer than 10 minutes, is a lot of work goes into them that many people don't see. Even just posting regularly every week is an achievement in and of itself. But I also achieved true massive milestones that I never in a million years would have thought would happen actually so quickly. First of all, reached 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. I reached 1,000 subscribers sometime in summer, I think. So it was before my year mark on YouTube. And then my second big achievement, which I genuinely did not think was going to happen within the first year, is that I got monetized. So through like the ads you're watching on my videos, I get paid a little bit. It is not much by any means, but I get paid through AdSense. I get paid through memberships, which is something you have to unlock. It's not just there the second you start a YouTube channel. And I only recently unlocked that, like not too long ago. I think it was like December, late November, something like that, which was only just over a year of me posting to YouTube regularly. And I have all of you to thank for it. I don't know, I'm like really bad with the sappy, sentimental, nice words, but obviously I would not still be sitting here if people didn't watch my videos. I struggle with being perceived. Thank you to everyone who's supported me over the past year and who will hopefully continue to support me over the next year or longer or forever. I don't know where this is going to go. I could not have made it this far without all of you, so thank you. I did not have a social media presence at all when I started posting to YouTube. It makes it even crazier, I think, hitting the 1,000 subscribers, being able to get monetized, all of that stuff within a year, considering I started like pretty much from scratch. I also don't have like a massive friend group who all like watch my videos and support me. I've had more people I know tell me they know I make videos, but they don't watch them. Then I have had people who tell me they watch my videos. I don't expect them to, but yeah, most of my friends don't watch my videos. There's like 2 who do. And even they don't watch every single one, which again, it's fine. It's whatever, which makes it even crazier to think that there's so many of you who were like, I think I like this person and I actually like this person enough to hit a button and watch more of their stuff. So thank you again. I truly would not still be posting without your support. I also got really fast at editing videos, by the way. I think I've talked about this here and there. I used to be a full-time video editor, like professionally. And I have gotten really fast at editing and doing subtitles and all that stuff. Yeah, that's also like a nice little personal achievement. If anyone would like to hire me as their editor and help me pay my bills before this channel pops off, as if, hire me. I'm not joking, hire me. I would love to be someone's YouTube editor, like full time. Genuinely. I'm like really fast. Anyway, I don't really know how to end this video. I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I always feel like I'm jinxing myself, and I don't want to jinx myself. I'm just very excited to see what 2026 has in store for me. I hope it's good things. Don't we all? I do have a really cool course that I'm starting in late January, so I'm very excited to see how that's gonna go. Maybe I'll talk about that when the time comes. Maybe the vlogging era will make a return because I do miss it, but I got like a little overwhelmed somewhere in there. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions or something you're looking forward to in 2026. If you don't, feel free to share your favorite thing that happened in 2025. I love hearing from you, genuinely. It does feel like screaming into the void a little bit, posting videos sometimes. I love reading your comments. Please leave me comments and talk to me before I go insane. Even more insane than I already feel just yapping to a camera every week. Truly, thank you so much for being here and spending this year with me, or even if this is your first video and you're deciding that you want to spend more time with me, I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much to my channel members. I don't want to make this feel like QVC for once, so I'm just going to link the channel membership button to join up here if you feel so inclined. If you don't, that's okay too. I love you anyway. If you enjoyed this video, please do let me know by leaving a like, maybe even consider subscribing or leaving a comment, because I do really love chatting with you. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, listening to me yap, and I hope you have a beautiful new year, and I will see you in 2026. Bye!